Okay. Chinese for Hera. This is game number 3. We're tied up 1-1. He's here in the blue. His map. Blech, disgusting. 3 forward golds. My goodness, man. Sometimes I just feel bad for players with these maps. You have TaToH, though. And TaToH's map is also disgusting. Oh. So the question is, as TaToH comes forward to lane, which map is worse?
That's a bad question to ask.
Yeah.
Often makes for good games, though.
Because
For us,
3
anyway.
forward golds for Hera on the hill and a stone there. He has 1 back stone. TaToH, oh, this is funny. He's going to send the goats to Hera. TaToH has 2 forward golds. His stones are pretty exposed. He can't wall as easily, so who even knows? And TaToH, okay, they're goat swapping here. TaToH took the goats. Hera took the goats. Now TaToH's taking them again. And I think he'll get away with them. Yeah, he should probably get away. Ooh, and he got a hit in on Hera's scout as well. Well played. I'm sorry, Dave. I know you probably want to say something, but I like how TaToH's running away with it. And he's going to make it. That's great.
Get it! Oh, no.
He split him up.
Look at where he was forced to make a lumber camp.
Who, TaToH?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No.
This is a bad lumber camp.
Oh.
Did he even see his other wood line?
He did.
He did.
Yeah, that he'll build 2 lumber camps. His second one will probably be in the back. Ouch. Well, I'll tell you what. Mayans should normally go man-at-arms here. I would like to see man-at-arms and towers.
He's going to find the boar at the back, maybe? No, he doesn't see it. He ran right past it.
Nope. Hera does know his pig is back there. Fortunate for him, after losing 2 goats, he doesn't lose the pig as well. Yeah, he'll bring that in. I would like to see man-at-arms and towers from TaToH. It's not often I'll wish for towers, but I think that this is the map he has to abuse.
If you get like 3 towers down on that forward hill from Hera, like in front of that gold,
it's done.
It's going to be really, really tough.
Yep. Okay, Chad, don't clip that, okay? Don't clip that. Every time I end a stream and I say something positive about towers, there's always 20 clips. Every single time.
Yeah. All you need to do is watch his 1v1 games to see how he feels about towers, because it's literally every game he goes towers.
Dude, Laka is on TaToH's Twitch account in my channel, and now everyone's really confused. Laka, go on your own account. Laka is TaToH's sister. Welcome to the stream, Laka, but you're confusing the audience here. Wait, TaToH's so good, he can talk to chat, and he's also able to play the game. The guy's a beast.
Yep. And he calls you Bebe, too.
Oh, yeah.
Hola, Bebe.
So TaToH stole the goats. Can Hera steal some back? Nope. And now the zebra's being pushed in.
Good start from TaToH.
Yeah, better start for TaToH, which is kind of expected because Eagles can so easily lame. And also because TaToH's stream cheating for him. I'm kidding. So he's pushing Zebra. Dave, there's the barracks, so he'll go man-at-arms. And I think Hera needs to do the same, but can he? Because he's forced to farm being down the food.
He'll figure it out.
Yep.
If he goes man-at-arms, so it's going to be 22 pop.
There's somebody in the Twitch chat asking, and maybe other people are curious why TaToH is up a vil. It's because he's Chinese. He started with 6 vils. So you normally have a vil or 2 advantage. Normally you'd have a 2 vil advantage at this stage of the game, but since Mayans start with 4, this is 1.
It usually equals out to about a vil and a half, I've noticed, because they've been using Chinese a lot more lately since the goats start closer to the TC in these maps. So Chinese went up in the tier list, and it's usually around anywhere from 3/4 of a vil to a vil and a half.
Okay. Dave's paying attention to the details while I just blab my mouth.
Yeah.
Hera wants to go scouts on this map, Dave. That is risky business. That is really risky.
It's really open.
Yeah. He's just casually pushing in Zebra. Like, this is fine. This is fine. It is not fine if TaToH comes forward. TaToH's making those man-at-arms. Oh, and he's just now bringing in his boar. Like, that's how much food he had. He's just now bringing in his boar.
Did he not see that?
I think he saved it because he wanted to push the zebra.
Oh.
Does he send 4 Vills forward? Fat Dragon would. Oh, 4 Vills! Here they come.
There they go.
All right, well, TaToH's going forward for towers. Keep in mind that if he's successful with these towers, he can deny all 3 golds that Hera needs. And also, if he gets enough towers up and saves the stone, he can go for plumed archers. And I don't think there's much the Chinese can do versus plumed archers.
What is Hera doing? Why is he sending a scout that way? I would keep the scout in the middle. Unless he's like palisade scanning.
He sees the gold. Oh, he also saw TaToH drop off the gold there, so he knows it's man-at-arms. And now he's running back to his base. This is just...
I'm on view lock with him, and he's not even looking towards the middle of the map.
Yeah, this is just a nightmare situation for going scouts. It's an awful map. And if you try and go man-at-arms against Mayans are always going to have a slight head start versus you, so... I still think you should have tried it, though. As much as I know that going scouts against man-at-arms can work, I think it's risky. Those walls, though, on the lumber are so good. It's not easy to do that with the elevation. He'll keep the man-at-arms out. And there's the first tower from TaToH.
And he just goes... Does he just go to TaToH's base with the scout? TaToH's got to be careful. It's a really open base. Hera can be super annoying with these scouts.
It depends if TaToH sees the scouts, because he's sending his spear right past. Does he see the scouts? Yeah, he does. Hera realizes it and I guess goes back. He's a bit indecisive at the moment.
So here's the forward position that we identified early in the game.
Hera sees the wood. He wants to tower it, and I don't like the tower from
walls.
Fast walls, man.
Yeah.
You're definitely right. I don't know what their ping is, but it's got to be around 100. Because some of these quick walls, there was some in game 1 from TaToH, and now a game 3 from Hera. They're pretty quick.
Look at what Hera's going to do, too. He's going to keep hitting these villagers, run away, make them a bit weak, and then just slow down the push a bit. I mean, TaToH still has 1 villager building that tower, but it's barely going to hit that wood line.
I don't
and Hera can just delay this.
Yeah, I don't love how TaToH has played this. I think he needed to, instead of towering that wood, he needed to tower the farms. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He would have denied 3 farms. Once the tower goes up, it'll be annoying to Hera for sure, and Hera will have to find other options, but... And maybe he'll get the other side of this wood line out. Hera's looking out for this. There's a 10 HP villager in this group, which TaToH has to protect.
You know Hera's got his eye on that one too.
Yeah, for sure.
That's an outpost.
Yeah.
He got debated.
Oh, TaToH, what are you doing?
The Vills!
Oh! Okay. Hera will just weaken them. Hera will just weaken them. Well, I have to say, I'm impressed with how Hera has played this. I think TaToH could have played it a bit more aggressive, but...
He went in to snipe the villagers with the scouts from the stable as well.
Yeah, they're all female. So Hera's like, oh, I just gotta click the woman. And he couldn't figure out which one. Okay, he should fight this one on the hill. There we go. Yep, nice move, Hera. And so far, so good, honestly. And the downside is he needs to counter because he can't allow TaToH to ever get the plumes, but... He has the scouts to do that. Also, of course, Hera has no secure gold.
Okay, TaToH's got to be concerned now, because 5 scouts is no joke when they're running around your eco. And it's so open, the spearmen can't catch up to them either.
And it's Hera controlling the scouts, right? So he sees the spear, he micros, but TaToH's micro is good as well. TaToH will kill 2 scouts? Nah, just 1. TaToH's fine. Wait, I thought he'd be fine if he attacked there. But now he could lose a Vill. Yeah, 1 Vill down.
No! Okay, got him. Came back for him.
But Hera lost 3 scouts, and that's all he's done. And meanwhile, TaToH is towering the front. I like TaToH's position again, man.
That's where the first tower should have been around there.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
A couple tiles farther forward would be nice.
This is just sad. This is just sad. What does Hera do with this disgusting map? He doesn't have gold anywhere. He would be better off going for one of TaToH's golds, which is forward.
No, he's just gonna run a bit. He's just gonna try and prevent TaToH from pushing into the front side of his base.
Yeah.
He's got 4 more scouts that he's made. He's on that wood line to the right, so just keep running in that direction, right?
Yeah, he needs to find gold.
Oh, he's killing the forward vills!
Oh, this is sloppy from TaToH. What is TaToH doing? He's not paying attention. TaToH's gonna lose all 3? Did he not hear the attack sound or what?
That's big, but now look at TaToH and Hera's wood line. Uh-oh, that does not look good.
Yeah, and Hera's surprised by this, and he loses a villager.
Hera's at the gold from TaToH too, so they're both hitting each other.
Yep. And TaToH could lose another one on the gold if he's not careful. Oh, the Palisades! Oh, what a play! He needs to wall her in as well. Okay, she can't collect gold, but she's safe for now.
And Hera's taking down the tower on the gold, on his main gold.
Wow. Interesting. And at the same time, TaToH's thinking about going into the stone, which he probably should have done. But then TaToH thought twice about that. And so I guess as TaToH sends forward 2 more villagers probably to tower that wood line. Advantage Hera again.
These players are so well matched.
They are. I just... I want to cry when I see this dumb map. It's so easy for TaToH. He sees where the wood lines are. He sees where the golds are. So it's worth it for him to send 2 more villagers over to tower that. Hera doesn't have any wood lines he can safely collect. Whoa, did you see the scouts stuttering there?
Scouts, man. Oons, oons, oons.
Yeah, that was
they
weird.
They were dancing, dude.
So, remember I said if Chinese get to knights and skirms, they can beat Mayans. I still stand by that. I think that TaToH, he's a bit weak right now because he doesn't have anything except a few spearmen and men-at-arms. He does have eagles on the mix, I suppose.
I love how Hera just keeps adding more scouts, too.
TaToH is trying to place a tower on the gold again. And here come the scouts from Hera. Oh, also getting some great hits with his vills on the spearmen. Yeah.
And he's getting hit from the right side again by that man-at-arm army.
Yep. And TaToH will run in further to build more towers? Yeah, I guess he could tower this wood line as well. Why not? Great reading of the map by TaToH. Of course, very unfortunate for Hera, but he has to deal with it. And TaToH's getting forging now. TaToH has scale mail. He has forging. He has man-at-arms, spearmen, and eagles. There's not much Hera can do against this, and Hera's going to lose some farm space.
A lot of farm space.
A lot of farm space. And he could lose villagers here, too. Oh, yep, he'll lose one. Wait.
Maybe? Nope.
Nope. He can attack the tower, though. Not much Hera can do here. Except try and bait TaToH into the tower fire. Oh, jeez. This is sloppy. Hera is in big trouble. I think economically, it's better than it was before because he has gold access. But can he get to Castle Age? And what will he do in Castle Age?
I think he can. He just needs a tower. Okay, there it is. Tower on the main gold.
He needs to use your energy, build a market, and just go heavy on gold, man. you know?
He can get there, man. Look at his res.
Yeah, but
he can get there.
Yeah, but my point is throughout this game, where's he going to get wood? He has that left wood line, but if TaToH sends archers there at any point, it could be trouble. So let's see. Is TaToH... I guess TaToH's a bit further behind, so...
TaToH had a lot of idle time coming forward with those vills.
Yeah.
And he lost those 3. And he lost one at his base as well.
Is TaToH building too many towers now? Would you consider this a good tower or a questionable tower next to the stable?
I like it. You're denying that whole right side of the map.
Yeah.
So Hera is forced to go out to the left.
Yep. I think Hera will castle in the next stage. And not to use Chukunu necessarily, but just to get some space back.
Another tower on those farms. Oh, jeez. Hera's got to respond to that one.
Yeah, and the tower TaToH just completed will range some of these villagers. And TaToH, he's happy that he forced the tower and he'll just run away.
And he's up to Castle Age. Wow.
Yeah, use the market.
Okay.
But he's used a lot of stone for towers, so he can't build a castle when he hits the next stage. Oh, look at him. He's coming forward with another villager on the left, man. Another villager from TaToH. Vivi style, yeah.
So many players are taking Vivi's strategies and just adapting it towards their own purpose. It's really nice.
I think Vivi's speccing this right now, casting this for his Chinese audience. He's probably giggling, man. Seeing a map like this, my goodness. Like, look at these towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're everywhere. But, oh, Hera sees it. And Hera's now building a counter tower. Ooh, I think TaToH's tower goes up. Weak. Yep. Yeah, that counter tower will not be up in time. Hera wants to go knights in the next stage. And that will be decent against eagles, but against the spearmen that TaToH's creating, not so much. And TaToH's building more barracks forward.
Yeah, he's effectively cut off the right side of the map, and now all he has to do is work towards the left side of the map. Cut that off. I don't see what Hera does here.
No, he can't fight it with knights because of the amount of spearmen that are here. No, he doesn't have gold. He's building stables. He can make a few knights, but he'd have to do some ridiculous damage to hold this. I don't see him getting his gold back now. He could save up stone for a castle, maybe. But even that could be unlikely. But you know what? Hera, he's killed 2 villagers. 2 of the villagers that came forward he killed. Could kill more. He has a slight vill lead. And killing an eagle there as well. So, let's see. Can he kill that villager? No.
Might be able to kill this one, though.
Yep, he'll get her.
It's important to always snag the forward villagers when you can. Just delays. That extra few seconds it takes to send another villain. TaToH's coming forward with that castle in between the golds.
Oh, goodness.
Hera can't stop that if TaToH sends enough.
That's game over. If the castle goes up, that is game over. Right? Because as far as I can see, Hera can't get to the right. He has wood in the left, but there's no gold there. And then once TaToH gets the plumes, it'll be difficult. And Hera's thinking, I need to counter, but then he sees the castle going up. I guess he has no choice. He has to counter. Like, he can't stop that, so he has to hope that his counterattack does something.
There's some areas of TaToH... Oh, no, he's looping back. Indecision will kill you every single time. Coming back around from the other side with the knights. He's got to go just right for the vills. He can't engage that arm.
He goes in for the vills. TaToH, yeah, before the castle's even up, Hera calls the GG. Oh, man, that leaves a bit of a sour taste in my mouth because that was an awful map, man. That was an awful map. Like, geez. But you know what? Hera played well considering. Was not enough. You have to credit TaToH for playing the map. He towered almost every single resource that Hera would need. And TaToH takes a 2-1 lead. Going into Game 4, Hera needs a victory. Otherwise, he's out of this tournament.
Yep. TaToH did use his best civ, though. He did use Mayans there.
Yep, good point. 22 units killed for Hera, not enough. Economically speaking, TaToH had more wood. He had more stone. He had more gold, a lot more gold. Surprise, surprise. And we're moving on to game number 4. This best of 5 is not finished yet. I see we just crossed 4,000 viewers. That's awesome. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. TaToH, if he wins one more game, will face Viper in round 3. But as you said, Dave, okay, I was looking at the wrong civ draft. As you said, look at the civilizations that Hera has remaining. He has Spanish, he has Slavs. Slavs is a strong pick. And we could see a repeat of the Slavs-Aztec war. If TaToH goes Aztecs and Hera goes Slavs, maybe Hera will do the same thing to TaToH that TaToH did to him.
Like, it's so interesting to me here because Hera, you can't go Spanish when you're about to be eliminated from a tournament.
Yeah.
You have to pick your strongest civ. So he goes Slavs. And then, does TaToH go Indians?
I don't know.
And save Aztecs against the Spanish?
Well,
I feel like Aztecs are pretty strong against Spanish, so...
I think Hera has to go Slavs here because that's his best pick. So TaToH... I don't like Indians or Aztecs versus Slavs, honestly. I would like Aztecs more, so maybe TaToH goes Aztecs. He also has to consider, and I doubt he's thinking about this, but if he chooses Indians and wins, then he'll have Aztecs for Viper. So you have 2 chances here to win the best of 5. maybe you go Indians and hope for the best. Who knows? The big thing for me is that this Spanish pick from Hera, that can be questionable. It almost always relies on a strong tower rush, and that doesn't always work.
Hera's so good with scouts, though. Could he make it work? Scouts into knights?
Scouts into knights and conks, yeah, it could. Good work.
Yeah, knights and monks work as well, especially if TaToH's Indians.
Well, we will find out, guys. 50 seconds till the game launches. Hera should take this one game at a time. One game at a time. I'm guessing Slavs versus Indians. That's my guess.
Laka, you're confusing too many people right now.
Yeah, Laka is definitely confusing people. Here we are. Let's do this. What are the civs? We have Spanish and Aztecs. All right. So, historical matchup. Hera has chosen his Spanish and not his Slavs for Game 4. And TaToH has gone for Aztecs. So, we already said that Spanish, they almost always rely on their tower rush. They rely on a tower rush just because they want to get to conquistadors. And then TaToH, he can lame heavily with Aztecs. He obviously can go for the monks against conquistadors. We see man-at-arms. I like Aztecs more than Spanish, but we'll have to see what the maps are like. Fortunately, Hera has some gold and some stone in the back, Dave.
Yeah, I feel like Aztecs counter Spanish in the early game anyway, in a lot of ways. Like, even if Hera goes into conquistadors, if he somehow gets there, the monks from Aztecs, really, really nice.
Well, something to bring up now. Hera never chose Mayans. He didn't choose it in round 1 or in round 2. So he was going into this set confident. TaToH, he chose Mayans, and he's chosen Aztecs. Hera didn't choose the Mesosiv that many people are choosing.
Which way will TaToH go here? Okay, it goes right towards Hera. He's looking for that boar. Hera's on the hill. I think they're going to miss each other, and I think TaToH's going to take it because... Does Hera see that? Oh, he does.
Hera just needs his goats. This is a repeat of that other game. Hera just needs to get his goats. The boar probably will not be lamed. TaToH would... I think it would be a mistake to try and lame this. Just take the goats away. It's also really smart from TaToH to realize that those goats were in Hera's control and that the scout might be around, and to send the goats to the south and not try and be greedy and take it back to his TC. I like that. Oh, God. And TaToH's going to see the pig and the goats on the right, Dave. Man, the map generation's hurting Hera 2 games in a row. And will TaToH take this pig? He might be tempted to. I don't think he does, though. I don't see why he would do that. Because he's just stolen 400 food from Hera.
You can't afford to get 4 goats stolen from you when you're Aztec or Spanish against Aztec.
No, you can't.
That's really rough. And Hera actually might find these goats.
Why has TaToH not sent them into the corner? He needs to do that. Oh, they're going the other way.
Oh, what? Did he know where the scout was? They like waited.
No.
They waited till the scout went by.
Well, I was assuming he would send them. Oh, geez, man. This is bad for Hera. Down 400 food. His options now, he has to farm much earlier than he would normally farm. He has to push Zebra, which I think he's going to now, because he can't waste this much time. Yeah, he's protecting himself while he's bringing in the next boar. He knows TaToH might be around to lame him. TaToH, looking good for him. Looking very good for him. He has an amazing map as well, Dave, to wall up. Can easily wall up. Has the gold on the back. He does have a stone on the front, but he has a stone on the back as well. I doubt he'll get Tower Rush now. And he's even bringing those 2 goats on the left-hand side of the minimap to his base. So we'll have the food boost.
Does Hera go out and scout, or does he push? He has to push. Right?
This is almost a little bit too late to push, because he will run out of food soon. So he needs, hopefully for him, the Zebra actually works with him. Sometimes they'll bug out.
It's a pretty straightforward push.
Yep. I like Zebras more than Deer because I feel like Zebras react more consistently. That's the one thing with the King of the Desert maps I like more than regular Arabia, is the Zebras. So remember when, was it, oh, I think it was Aztecs versus Slavs when TaToH was Slavs and then he lost his pig. He was up at 22 population instead of the 20 he would want. Well, we'll see the same thing here most likely. Hera's actually going to gold.
That's zebra.
I just said they were better.
Where is it going?
There we go. Oh no!
Go the other way!
Oh, that's so annoying.
God.
I wonder if Hera has paused the game just to take a deep breath at this point. Oof, that hurts to see. Well, he's going gold, so I guess he'll go defensive man-at-arms. Might be a safer play if he's expecting TaToH to go for man-at-arms. Come on, Zebra. Come on, Zebra. Yeah.
You can do it. Oh, is TaToH going to interrupt the push?
Yeah, TaToH's going to interrupt the push. TaToH...
No! No!
That's so good from TaToH, though. That's so good from TaToH.
TaToH, you don't know the pain.
Oh, TaToH knows the pain. The pain pleases TaToH. He's happy about this. He's even getting some hits in on the scout. Well, instead of come on, bruh, the Twitch emote, it's come on, zebra. I just totally stole that from Twitch chat.
So Hera doesn't even know where TaToH's base is.
Nope.
He's made one militia. Does he keep it in the barracks to bait him, or is he making multiples?
Yes.
Oh, they paused, and I think that Hera thought that his straggler trees were palisaded.
Mm.
And TaToH says he didn't do it, and Hera says, "Oh, okay, they must have ran out at the same time." Interesting. Because that is not allowed. What TaToH has done is he's placed some palisade wall foundations on the stone, so he knows that Hera's not going for stone.
He's lamed everything else.
Yep.
I mean, if I was in Hera's position, I'd be a bit suspicious as well.
Okay, and now TaToH sees the barracks, so he knows his opponent is also going for man-at-arms.
And there goes the zebra again.
Hera's still working on it. Hey, this guy, credit to him for committing to this. Come on, get it. Underneath the TC. Alright, that's good enough. He got his food.
So if I was Hera, do you keep these back? Like, you don't even know where TaToH is. You keep them in defense,
you don't.
right?
You don't go forward. I wouldn't go forward.
Well, he's going forward.
Well, you know, this could work out. He's obviously a bit behind because of the lack of food. So if he catches TaToH off guard and quick walls at home, then he might be okay. He sends his scout forward, sees TaToH's villager, can't kill that villager. Now he sees TaToH's TC. And his man-at-arms are going forward. Okay, does Hera see this in time? He's one of the fastest players in the game. Can he quick wall this? No way. Oh! Oh, he does! He just loses one vill to this. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. I think he'll take that. But he needs to do damage at TaToH's base, and he's not going forward. He's going back now. This is some wasted time for him, man. Ouch.
He's also going archer range. So skirmishers.
Yep. He's also going to run into the lion if he's not careful. Please no. The wildlife has already hurt Hera so much. Okay, he'll pass the lion. So going skirmishers with Spanish is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It is tough against Aztecs because they can make the eagles, though. And that's probably what TaToH will do once he sees the skirms. He has not seen that yet. Hera's housed a bit. He's probably frustrated because he played well today. But TaToH's had some wins that I don't want to call them questionable, but he's had some unlikely wins, and also he's had some favorable maps. This is slowed down, and TaToH's making archers, Dave. He hasn't made any eagles because he has not scouted the archery range. So he's thinking that archers might do it here. Yeah, archers won't do it, so this is good for Hera.
TaToH still hasn't seen the skirms.
Yep.
This might be...
Oh.
Hera could have got some good shots off there.
Yeah, he could have got one volley. And TaToH's getting fletching. Let's see what Hera's micro can do for him. Good micro. Good micro. Waiting for fletching. He can hit the man-at-arms from range. Oh! Almost kills an archer. I think that TaToH's queuing up eagles, right? Yep, TaToH immediately makes some eagle warriors. Yeah, this is the danger because once the eagles get massed, there's not a lot that Spanish can do. They could go back into scouts in feudal age, but that obviously slows down your castle age time. But good defense from Hera. Considering how bad the start was, man, he's done really, really well. He's only down 2 vills. So, Dave, what do you consider doing in Hera's position if he starts encountering eagles? Good micro.
I really don't know, because you don't want to. Do you add a stable since you're going to probably transition into knights already? Do you add some scouts?
The trades have been good here. The trades are really good for him there. He just killed 2 archers and he's killed the man-at-arms, so that's okay.
Or you go into more men-at-arms and then tech into longswords eventually. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think you would need to make a few men-at-arms as a buffer, right?
Because you're going to need to tech into something that can counter the eagles eventually.
Stable. Yep, he'll go stable.
Knights or men-at-arms.
Yeah, he has to have something more in feudal for sure, because he can't give TaToH time to get momentum with the eagles. So here comes the skirmishers back to his base. Now TaToH's running to the left-hand side of the wood line, something that Hera sees. Hera also sends out a man-at-arm. Let's see what kind of damage TaToH can do. I don't like this from TaToH.
That's bad from TaToH, yeah.
Why?
Losing your archers like that?
It's totally unnecessary as well, and he could lose more archers. Hera kills another one. And another one. So
really good fights from Hera here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And also the stable is hidden. This is not something that TaToH is aware of. The tough thing for Hera, though, is that what TaToH's building up towards now is going to be eagles and spearmen. I don't think he'll make many more archers, or at least I don't think he should. So when there's spearmen there, the scouts obviously can't do much. But if these fights continue, he might be able to get some map control and beat Aztecs, which would be almost unheard of. Aztecs should beat Spanish. TaToH has not had the strongest minute or two, and Hera's forward again. Yep, but he has run back this time. Well played.
And the eagles are in his wood line, killing that man-at-arm.
Vils will die.
2 scouts.
Yeah, Vils will die to this. These eagles have full upgrades, but Hera fights with Vils. Okay.
He made 1 more man-at-arm to send back. It kind of chased TaToH away, the prospect of fighting all those Vils and that man-at-arm. And here come the scouts.
This is so tough, man.
And another man-at-arm coming out. I think Hera can fight this.
Does he get forging here? Do you consider getting forging? I don't know if it helps with 4 units.
Yeah.
Good micro from Hera again, almost killing an archer. Man, I can't imagine how many clicks. How many clicks Hera's doing. This is so much more difficult for Hera because his eco's right here.
TaToH's about to click up. He'll have a really easy transition, and Hera's about to click up as well. Oh, he only has 1 stable, so
yeah,
it's going to be hard for him to transition into knights.
And TaToH sees that Hera is on stone with the palisades he placed earlier. Hera sees the army coming from TaToH. Can Hera trap TaToH's army? Can he trade versus the eagles? I don't think he can kill the eagles right now. That's the problem. But he'll get his tower up, which is a good sign for TaToH. It delays the conquistadors. Tower goes up. Palisades around the Vils. And TaToH sits right underneath the tower. I like this decision. And he kills the villager too.
If TaToH loses his army here, he doesn't have that much to upgrade back at home.
Yeah, and his archers are going to die for sure. They won't survive. The eagles ran into tower fire. Now they'll run into scouts. Bloodline's on the way in the scouts. Hera should be patient and just track the eagles. Just follow them and try and hit them right when he gets his upgrades, right before TaToH gets his upgrades.
Market coming down from Hera, so maybe he wants to buy the stone. Ooh.
I think he has to.
Maybe he thinks, yeah, a lot of the times as a player, like, it's easy for us as spectators to theorize what he's going to do.
Yeah.
But as a player, you kind of feel like this desperation thing, you know, where I can't win unless I get a castle down.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't place a castle, he'll just be overrun by these Eagles. He needs it immediately, otherwise his tournament is over. The scouts are engaging versus the Eagles before the upgrades come in. The man-at-arms are there as well, so this is decent. But it will not be good enough. Hera will be in Castle Age in 1 second. He just needs a knight or two, and then where will he place his castle? Because that's got to be what his plan is. He needs to run from the gold. He needs to run back to the TC. Knights are on the way. TaToH's on the other wood line. TaToH is everywhere. And Hera has bought... Okay. He places the castle there. Obviously, not ideal, man. And he's completely off gold. He doesn't have access to gold. So Hera started off this game with the weakest civ in the 5 civs, or the 2 civs he had remaining, sorry. And then he got lamed. He got lamed twice. He lost 4 goats in total. TaToH has an amazing civ. Meso civs are very strong, and here Hera is with the castle, hoping he can YOLO his way to victory. But it's not looking good. TaToH has a huge Vil lead. Hera can only afford 1 Conquistador. And TaToH, we haven't even looked at his base in a while, man. He's completely safe at home. Going to a 2nd town center. I believe he's going to make more crossbowmen. Unless Hera masses these Conquistadors, which is his only chance, he's dead. He needs conks. He needs 6, 7 conks running around using the speed. Oh no, and then the villagers! Quick, run! Wait for the conks! A laser guy is asking if TaToH should go monks. Definitely something to consider, yep. Just for a defensive option, because TaToH's already ahead with the economy, so he doesn't necessarily need to do much more except hold his advantage. Those villagers just ran the whole way around. Dave, the way TaToH is playing this, I don't see Hera coming back.
No. It's just super annoying, like, really good in a tournament style.
Yep.
If TaToH played like this in a rated game, Hera would be on tilt for so
Yeah, Hera would not play him again. But yeah, TaToH, he goes to one area, he shows up at the next area. Might have jinxed him a little bit here. His Eagles are on stand ground, he's just losing them. But to be completely honest, if there's any civ that has a chance to bring this back, it would be Spanish.
Conquistadors,
yep.
Probably the best castle unit in Castle Age.
Yep.
For rating and whatnot, and you can bring games back even if you're behind. Like, he's not behind by that many Vils. It's just he's had a lot of idle time, and he hasn't really gotten all his upgrades in yet.
Yeah, and crossbows when massed with ballistics, which TaToH will go for, can kill the Conquistadors. Here's the stop micro from Hera. 16 damage output on these Conquistadors. 16 damage, 75 HP, also getting the last armor upgrade. This would be the time for Hera to strike, and nice little splits. He's getting in close to the crossbows. He wants to kill them before they're upgraded, before they're massed, and he'll do just that. He's 11 Vils behind now. This is only getting more difficult for him. And TaToH doing the right thing, splitting up his group.
Quick walling the gold. Very nice.
Yeah, strong play there. And I think what TaToH needs is more time, so he'll run to the back of Hera's base, force Hera to chase him, then his crossbows survive, and then TaToH can send out monks and more crossbows. Again, just giving himself that time to take that lead. Now, Aztec monks are so perfect here because normally Conquistadors can snipe monks, but the more monk upgrades you get as Aztecs, the more HP you get. And that, of course, lasts throughout the whole game. But nice job, Hera, tracking the Eagles. He might lose a villager, but he'll kill most of the Eagles.
As long as he doesn't lose a single Conquistador.
Yeah.
Should be fine. And here come the crossbows into the Mangonel! Oh, it's so close.
Ooh, wow. The Mangonel switch almost caught TaToH off guard. And TaToH runs back immediately. Dave, it's 18 military versus 22. Hera has to play this 1 TC. He has to be aggressive.
He's gotta... do you go for another castle? I think so.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually.
Yeah, you go for one more forward. I would say either another castle or another siege workshop, and you just gotta push.
Well, TaToH doesn't have the best map. He has 2 golds and that stone on the left. And obviously, if Hera were to get a castle up there, he would deny those, so...
Hera doesn't see that army on the left yet.
Yeah, TaToH's aware.
Can't leave that Mangonel alone, though.
Ooh.
Not with a barracks, with a garrison unit right there.
Oh, yeah, and TaToH gets a conversion as well. TaToH kills the Mangonel. Again, TaToH only needs to give himself some time. The conversion Hera got there doesn't really matter. Not near as much as TaToH's nice move to kill the Mangonel. Will this game end with a down castle? That's the question. TaToH, he has 75 vills. It is 52 vills for Hera. 3 monks for TaToH. Lots of crossbows. Lots of upgrades. And 3 TCs. We're getting to the now or never stage of this game. I think Hera needs to wait for a second Mangonel. And then he needs to go. And then he needs to surprise TaToH. Use his conquistadors to kill the monks. And then hope the Mangonels kill the crossbows. That's got to be the play here. And TaToH's actually confident enough to run forward. This is a surprise. He'll run forward to the wood line. The same wood line that Hera's going to send villagers from to build that next castle, I bet. Because he's just dropped off the lumber.
Well, he sees it now. He sees the crossbows now with ballistics.
Yep.
And he's going to try and trap them. Got to be careful with those monks, though.
Can't do it. He can't fight that. There's the Mangonel. He misses the monk. Excellent micro from TaToH. TaToH gets a conversion. He micros with his crossbows. He kills 1 Mangonel. The other one's on half HP. TaToH dodges again. He does lose the entirety of his monks, but he's fine, man. He's fine. He has 80 military.
Oh, Hera's coming forward.
Can he stop the castle? TaToH will finish off the other Mangonel, but his crossbows are out of position. I want to see it more forward. I want to see it more forward. I want it to be right next to that stone, right between the barracks. I don't see what this placement does for Hera. Unfortunately, he never had the time to scout TaToH's base, so he can't see that there's a gold there. But if he knew, man, I feel like he should have gone for it.
Here come the crossbows again.
Yep, no Mangonel. Only 1 villager down. TaToH runs away. Again, good play, TaToH. Dude, Hera's about to click Imp, which is a surprise. He's about to click Imp, so maybe if he goes for Trebs, he'll be okay. I just don't see how he can deal with Arbalest. It's 37 military for TaToH, mainly crossbows, and that's a good fight for him. And Hera won't have the resources to get Elite Conquistador. He won't have the resources to tech switch into Skirmishers. Though I think he's trying to make a few. No, he just has 1.
I don't see how you win against Arbalest with Conquistadors.
No, you just don't. Conquistadors are the Castle Age unit. Ideally, Spanish then have the economy to transition to Cavalier and Skirms. But he does not have the economy to transition. I think he's hoping that'll hit Imp faster. And with the faster Imp, he could go Trebuchet. But obviously, TaToH will be an Imp faster. TaToH has the stronger economy. And TaToH's about to hit Hera's eco. There's nothing Hera can do now. Really. Unless TaToH loses his army, I think Hera's probably dead. Or what Hera could do is he could kill a bunch of Ills. But TaToH, he has military at home. He has TCs at home. He can track this.
What's Hera sending back to deal with this?
He doesn't have anything.
Oh, geez.
He doesn't have anything, yeah.
No. TaToH with a castle of his own. Under that gold.
Yep. Perfect placement on the castle. Will get his crossbowman upgrades. Look how many vills he killed. He killed 6 villagers at Hera's base. This is a game that Hera would call GG in if it wasn't potentially his last tournament game, right? Or last game of this tournament. I didn't mean to imply he won't play in the future. But I think he knows it's over. But because he's down 2-1, he wants to try. And TaToH should never lose from this position. Arbalest completes, Bracer completes, Chemistry's halfway done. Hera is just praying now. He's praying Mangonels can save him. But TaToH's already done so well with his crossbows in Castle Age versus Mangonels. With Arbalest, it'll be that much easier.
I like how TaToH's never slipped up here.
It was perfect play. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! No!
Oh! Jinxed it!
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Curse to the commentator. My goodness.
I'm sorry, TaToH.
Palms are sweaty. Oh, geez. Well, TaToH's still in a fine position, so we can laugh at this. Again, I probably shouldn't speak too strongly about that because there's a new Mangonel coming from Hera. TaToH, please don't lose these Arbalest. He's on the top of the hill. He's killing the villagers. The Mangonel will pop out, and, oof. Yeah, it's gone the wrong way. And TaToH has 105 villagers. It is 55, and Hera says, good game, good luck next. And TaToH says, GG, thank you. Wow, what a performance from TaToH today, man, especially after game one. After seeing game one, I thought for sure that Hera was going to win this. I had initially predicted, I know I told the stream 3-2, but I was thinking Hera would win this, like 3-1, 3-2 because of his form. TaToH was just solid, and as you said right before the Arbalest died, TaToH didn't make many mistakes, man. He didn't make many mistakes.
I think the most impressive performance by him for me was that Slav versus Aztec game. He just seemed to know what would work in that situation. I think TaToH's really good at reading the maps and playing the maps.
Oh yeah, like it was incredible.
Match, yeah, the match where he was Mayans and he towered every resource from Hera. Like, admittedly, Hera's had some pretty bad maps here, but TaToH really, really taking advantage of it.
Yeah, game 2 is the game of the tournament for me, at least so far. That was an incredible game, and I just wonder if after that game, Hera felt a bit frustrated with himself. I didn't see any signs of tilt. There was obviously some unfortunate things like his maps and being lamed, but keep in mind, Hera went this whole tournament without choosing Mayans. He didn't choose Mayans in round 1 to save it. He didn't choose Mayans in round 2 to save it, but he doesn't win, and so he'll never get to use that. TaToH, he used Slavs, Mayans, and Malians today, so those civs will not be available when he faces Viper in round 3, which will be an even more difficult matchup. But I think if TaToH plays against Viper like he did in game 2, game 3, and game 4 versus Hera, he could do it. He could do it, man. This could be the year.